Live, local, late breaking. Heartland News at 10 starts now.
It's a broad impact, both for residential and commercials in this particular county.
The long road to recovery continues tonight in Mayfield, Kentucky, one day after a destructive tornado mangled the community and turned people's lives upside down. Nick Chaberia, again, live in Mayfield tonight, where he spoke with the principal of an elementary school that nearly got hit by that tornado. But first, we've been dealing with another round of severe weather in the heartland tonight, and for more on that, we're going to walk on over to the Weather Center and check in with Grant Dade. And Grant, people have been sending us pictures tonight out of southern Illinois, as you can see, of hail. I know we see the radars popping again. We're going to see more of that tonight?
Unfortunately, yes. We're seeing lots of hail. That seems to be the big threat today. Lots of hail and high winds. We've had a couple of tornado warnings, but thankfully nothing like what we saw yesterday. But there are more storms, so much more of the heartland is being impacted by weather this evening than what we saw last night. Let's take a look at the latest severe weather watches and warnings that we have out there right now. And you'll notice that we still have that severe thunderstorm watch. It's shaded in the purplish pink color that we'll see. And this goes out until midnight across this part of the heartland. What we're seeing right here is a flash flood warning in effect. We have had reports of flash flooding across the heartland, especially across parts of southern Illinois. And it's been pretty substantial. We've had reports of some stalled cars in a few areas across the region, and we're seeing a severe thunderstorm warning that is still in effect for Randolph County, St. Genevieve, St. Francis County, and extreme northern Iron County. So let's get to all this. We got a lot of weather to talk about. Across parts of Kentucky, a few scattered showers and thunderstorms. These are beginning to weaken. These are beginning to get strong. Folks in Perry County, headed towards DuQuoin, this storm is really intensifying. We'll watch this closely, and we continue to see the possibility of some hail developing in this. And lots of hail showing up on our radar across Randolph County and also across parts of St. Genevieve, St. Francis County. We're getting another warning right now, and that is for the storm I just told you about in Perry County. DuQuoin, you are now under a severe thunderstorm warning for large hail. Again, that continues to intensify, and this line of storms will continue to move through the area. We're seeing very, very gusty winds coming down I-55 right now in St. Genevieve County. So we will continue to monitor this. Again, another severe thunderstorm warning just issued for Perry County in southern Illinois for the threat of quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. We'll have much more on this in just a few minutes.
All right, Grant, thank you very much. We'll take a look. This is the path that tornado took across western Kentucky. Winds of up to 140 miles an hour started in Graves County, went through Mayfield, and then ended up over there in Marshall County, as you can see, 19 miles in all. The tornado was on the ground for 40 minutes, and after it was over, many people were left with nothing. When you look at the devastation from the air, you can really see on Wayne Drive especially where these houses had been destroyed. Each pile of debris you see here is someone's home. Now, in addition to the homes, businesses like this salvage yard also pummeled by that tornado. Officials say the cost of the damage will likely be in the millions. Now, while the victims try and pick up the pieces, emergency officials with the state of Kentucky are in town to survey the damage. They say the speed of the storm made a powerful impact.
Of course, they saw the storm coming, but then the funnel just kind of descended rather rapidly, and because it happened what would be just west of this populated area in Mayfield City, it was really kind of on these folks pretty rapidly.
There's still a lot of cleanup that needs to be done, and with that in mind, officials are urging people to stay away from the damaged areas. They say folks coming to the area to get a look will only slow down their efforts to assess everything there.
Oh my God, it's coming. Come on, you're all right. You're all right. We're okay.
You are looking at new video tonight that shows you just how close that tornado came to the Graves County Central Elementary School. The storm hit just about the time the kids were being dismissed for the day. Nick Chaberia spoke with the school principal about that extremely and frightening close call. Nick?
Well, Marianne, folks around here on Wayne Drive, again, we've mentioned one of the hardest areas hit by this storm. They've had one full day to clean up, and even after those efforts, you can see some of the carnage left behind by the tornado scattered about. Now, as you can imagine, everyone is thankful it's not a similar scene at any of the Graves County schools, but that dramatic video shot by a faculty member shows just how close it came. Just as students prepared to board the buses.
All right.
Mother Nature unleashed fury.
It was right at time for dismissal. We had heard a rumbling thunder.